I really think that putting the right people in place is probably the number one thing you can do to change the culture of an organization. And unfortunately, for some, even though you've been there 20 years, you might not be that person. It might be the person that's only been there 5 years, but has a really good head on their shoulder and thinks the same way that we want them to think and has the same vision. So the 5 pillars we go by is you got to hire the right supervisors. You got to hire that person that has a shared vision, that understands what the culture in the department is supposed to look like. The second one is they may not be the technical expert, because let's face it, they may only have a couple years in, but you got to make sure you get them a coach or a mentor, somebody they can rely on to give them the right answers when they need them. The third one, and I think it's probably the most important, is teach them to value and appreciate their staff. Appreciation is a force multiplier. If you tell people to go in a direction and they start moving that direction, you have to recognize them for it, because other people will see what you value as an organization. The fourth one, also very important, is teach them to have difficult conversations the right way. Oftentimes when you sit down with a staff person, that difficult conversation can either A, move them in a great direction, teach them what you want out of them, and keep them as a part of your organization, or it can alienate them and push them out. So teaching our supervisors to have difficult conversations the right way is incredibly important, and I think something that we work on nonstop. And then the last one is, if you've had those difficult conversations, you've met with them and told them what you expect out of people, and they just can't get on board, you got to get them out of the organization. They'll do more damage if you leave them in. So that's our 5 pillars.